This is WFYI News Now. It's Wednesday, February 25th, and I'm Sarah Neal-Estes. Here are today's Central Indiana and statewide stories. U.S. Democratic Congressman André Carson was not in attendance at President Donald Trump's State of the Union last night. He joined dozens of Democrats boycotting the president's address. Carson said rising costs and fatal immigration enforcement has Americans already aware of the state the union is in. Carson represents Indiana's 7th congressional district. That includes most of Marion County. Republican U.S. Senator Jim Banks attended the address. He praised Trump for his tax cuts, immigration enforcement, and tariffs on products from foreign countries. Banks said Trump is leading the country into a golden age. Governor Mike Braun would have more authority over the selection of Marion County judges under a bill at the State House. As Ben Thorpe reports, the bill cuts some groups out of the selection process.
Currently, judges are reviewed by a committee of 14, with recommendations sent to the governor, who makes the final determination. That committee has members of local legal groups, including the Marion County Bar Association. Senator Fatty Quadora pointed out that this bill would remove both the Marion County Bar Association and the Indianapolis Bar Association from the selection committee. He says the county deserves to have a diverse committee.
And when the underlying bill removes representation on a nomination committee for the only black bar association in the county, that is not representation. This is taking representation away.
Bill supporters say the altered selection committee is about creating accountability and finding the best judges to serve. I'm Ben Thorpe at the State House.
The Indiana Senate approved a major shakeup for Indianapolis schools. Eric Weddle reports the move shifts financial and facility control away from the elected school board and into the hands of a new city-appointed body.
The legislation creates a 9-member board appointed by the mayor to oversee school buildings and busing for nearly 43,000 students at IPS and charter schools. While schools keep control over hiring and curriculum, the new Education Corporation will take over distributing taxes and the IPS budget. It will create a transportation system and single school accountability framework for the city. Democratic Senator Fatty Quadora says the plan favors charters over the traditional district.
I join my colleagues in supporting parental choice. What I don't support is funding one choice at the expense of other choices.
Bill sponsor Senator Jeff Roth says the plan is a necessary pathway forward to ensure equitable funding. I'm Eric Weddle.
A controversial Indiana bill targeting abortion-inducing drugs is effectively dead this session. Farrah Anderson has more.
Senate Bill 236 would have expanded the state's near-total abortion ban by cracking down on medication abortion and allowing private citizens to sue people they believe violated the law. An amendment that abortion advocates feared could revive the proposal was not heard in the Senate. At a rally at the Indiana State House, lawmakers and advocacy groups warned similar language could still be slipped into other bills before the session ends. Democratic Representative Carrie Hamilton called the proposal cruel.
This is not the Indiana I grew up in, and it's not the Indiana any of us want to live in.
The legislative session is expected to end February 27th, leaving a narrow window for similar language to resurface. I'm Farrah Anderson in Indianapolis.
And for our final story today, Indianapolis will receive more than $13 million as part of a federal program for local communities. Jeremy Rubin has more.
Indiana's 7th congressional district, which covers most of the city, will receive the money as part of a federal program known as Community Project Funding. The funds are awarded to local governments to invest in housing, public health, infrastructure, crime prevention, and workforce development. The money has already been divided between over a dozen projects, such as infrastructure improvements in the northeast side Martindale-Brightwood neighborhood. Funds will also go towards increasing safety at the Indianapolis airport and expanding programs at Butler University and Indiana University, Indianapolis. I'm Jeremy Rubin.
That's all for this episode of WFYI News Now. Our podcast is produced by Zach Bundy, with support from the news team at WFYI and public media journalists across the state. Kendall Antron produced our music. And if you liked today's episode, remember to subscribe and share. And follow WFYI on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube to get the latest updates from our newsroom anytime. Thank you for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.